Hey, how have you been feeling? Well, now that we live together, I guess I snuck over here to see how my baby's doing. Is that too much? It's alright. I'm just kind of really happy that you live with me now, even if this place is kind of crazy. Well, there kind of was another reason, and that's because I made breakfast. I hope it's not too late. Oh, goodness. It's probably too late. But it's something you really like, if that counts for something. Of course I know what you like. I've studied practically everything about you. And besides that, I've come to really admire you as a person. And you're kind of like... Oh, this is gonna sound so bad, but I mean it in the best way. You kind of give me the reverence, that feeling that I get when I talk to All Might. It's so humbling, but in a different way. In a way that my heart stands still. Yet, a moment later, it beats out of my chest, and frankly, I don't know what to do after that. Oh crud, I think it might be burning. Let's go. I might have gotten a little carried away there, but it's only because I might be doing things maybe too much by the book. Okay, good. Looks like we can salvage, most of it. It might not be the best, but, I think you'll still enjoy it, maybe. I'm hoping. I guess we won't know until you try it. Let me just make sure it's not too crispy, so you don't... Okay, good. It seems to be edible. Though if you'd like, I can make another batch. I don't mind. Here, if it makes you feel bad about it, how about we each get one from this batch, and each get one from the next? I mean, I don't mind. I'd take both of them. I kind of like them well done. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry for burning it. I think I got a little carried away and sometimes I get lost talking to you. It's amazing. And I'm so happy you're here, but I just don't know what to say. So I'll think up something really cool, but it'll take a moment, and I'll just stand there and wait until I think of it. Last thing I'd want you to do is think I'm uncomposed or messy. I was hoping today we could go visit a dear friend. It's not really something that's too bad, but I just wanted to know. No. It's just for the first part of the day. Then I had some cool stuff planned, just the two of us. I wouldn't dream of wasting a chance to spend most of my day with you. You're amazing, and I love you, baby. You're the biggest inspiration to me. Even bigger than All Might. Even though you're much smaller and cuter and stuff like that. So, don't go comparing yourself to anyone else. 'Cause you're one of a kind. And nobody else can match that or take that away. So, I hope you won't go thinking that I'm just trying to flatter you or something. That'd be too sad. I don't want you to just get flattered. I want you to have confidence in yourself. Otherwise, it'll just be too drastic. I want to make a difference in your life and be the best man I can for you. Now that we're out in the world, on our own. Well, we're together, but now that we have to stand on our 2 feet, I don't want to be wavering. I don't want you to think I'm not reliable. So I'm gonna do everything as best as I can. Okay? Huh? Oh no! It's burning again! I guess I got a little carried away. Oh no. It's okay. 3rd time's the charm. Are you sure? You want to take over? Well, I do love your cooking, but you're usurping what I was trying to do. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'll just have to make it up to you later. So, about the friend I told you about, I want to see them. It's something I do every year this time, and I just like to wish them well. That maybe they can come back from that time. I say every year, but this'll be the 1st anniversary. I've gone back there a few times, and when somebody enters a coma, it's difficult. The doctors don't really know, and, well, for now, let's not think about that. It'd be a shame to ruin our day. After all, we're visiting an old friend. Yeah, you knew them too. So, shall we be off? Oh yeah, we gotta eat breakfast first. So, are you alright? I'm sure you've already guessed it. I'm a little nervous for today, and I don't even want to think about anything bad happening to you. I know. We've lost too many. When we all left UA, I just kept thinking, how could I let this happen? How could something happen so close? Never mind. It's just nothing will happen to you. So it's gonna be okay. You understand, don't you? That's just how it is. And we gotta stay being like All Might. And not let the sadness of it get us down too much. Please, don't worry about me. I'm not gonna let this win over me. I'm gonna fight. And I'm going to live. I don't care what it takes anymore. I used to care about things that after that day they just... I know. I can't over-focus on this, or there'll be nothing left of me. And all that I've worked for, everything that I've done up until now, will just be nothing. I don't want to become what I'm not. But at some point, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. There's something in my heart that changed when the accident came. It made this hole where I never thought there could be. After I started thinking about darker things, it's like another side of me was born. And something about me didn't want to hold my punches against Shigaraki and those bastards of villains. I just didn't know how to handle it. I still don't. I fight against it And I still like to see things in the positive light. But sometimes it's too much. Sometimes I think I'm gonna lose myself in that. So I need to protect you. You need to be okay, or else I don't know what I would do. If something happened to you, I'd have nothing. No confidence in what I used to believe in. With you, you're right. I can't be talking like this. We've got a good day, and we've got someone to say hi to. Well, let's do our best, okay? And, sorry I kind of lost my cool. I, maybe got a little in my head. I'm actually not that good with self-failure. I don't mind failing, but it's the ones I can't take back that they really haunt me. So I'm a little bit intimidated is all. And, well, I'm a little afraid of who I am sometimes, so I get a little carried away. I hope you understand. It's not like I'm crazy or anything, I'm just kind of... I have a bit of a different take on things. Let's go. It's not good to dwell on it. Let's go, baby. Yeah. I understand. Sorry if I got a little shook up there. I promise I'll be better today. Yeah. Here we are. The specialty hospital. Luckily, it shouldn't take us too long. And I hope it's not a sad atmosphere or anything for you. I'm doing just fine now. And it's good to have you with me. I usually can't have too much of a smile going into a hospital, but this time, it's not to see Recovery Girl, and it's a lot more better, if you ask me. And, well, you didn't ask me, but let's get going. Yeah, hello. We're here to see Mineta. Yeah, you understand. We're just gonna go. I know where it is. Let's go, honey. It's kinda strange. Everyone used to hate this fella. And then something happened to him, and now I kinda feel guilty. Him and, well, the others. It's not that I was super close to Mineta-kun or anything. It's just, I never felt like anyone would go here, except for me. And that he'd be lonely if he was left to his own devices. And plus, someone, in some way. It's probably my fault that he ended up like this. Though I think he'll get better. The doctors don't know. They're certain that he could, and I really hope he does. It's really important. I know he's a pervert and a lot of people don't like him, but he's still my friend. And during those last days, I saw a change in him. That he was someone that truly befits the name hero. Sure, he still was his perverted self, but he lived up to the name. And I respected him more. And so when he got hurt because of me, I swore never to see another person I care about ever struggle like that, ever go through something like that. And the way he was rattled, and how it didn't take effect right away, it just... Sorry. You were there too. You more than understand. I shouldn't really be dwelling in the past, should I? Everyone's moved on, and it's only me that keeps referencing it. I barely ever heard you mention it even once. It's probably because of how I've acted, isn't it? Don't think I'm incapable of seeing the things around me. But I hope you understand, it's really hard. I'm slowly getting better, though. So everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah. Here we are. How's it been, Mineta? Have you been fighting the good fight, too? Just yesterday, I took down a pretty big deal villain. You see, Hammerhead was a rough one, but I managed to somehow. Even though his quirk was really difficult, you'd probably appreciate it. Though, I doubt you'd appreciate it that much because he's not a super hot villain or something, but it was still really fun. And I can't wait for you to get out of this. I believe in you, and so does the rest of UA. Because even if we graduated, it doesn't mean that they ever really stopped caring. And besides, you got a lot left to do. You gotta reach those dreams of yours, don't you? What was it? To get buried in Mount Lady's bosom or something? I'm no good with that kind of thing, but you gotta come back. Come on, Mineta. You can't go slacking off like that, you know? We need you. Come back already. Okay? Enough slacking off. I know you didn't like working out or any of that. But please, come back to us. Won't you? Sorry, I may have gotten a little carried away. Sometimes it makes me think back to that day. And while there's that situation we never saw coming, it's also right around the time I started learning what it meant to be one of the top heroes in the world. And to this day, I can't stop thinking about it. All the things All Might entrusted to me, and those values that I cherish. Yet, there's so much anger about what happened. So I try and make sure I keep my eyes on justice. And that word sometimes means so many different things. Admittedly, sometimes I feel like it's corrupt and wrong, and other times I think it's just right. So it's a strange mixture of things. What do you think, honey? That's a good interpretation, I'd say. I appreciate that. So, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hungry. Wanna go get a bite to eat with me? Yeah, that's the spirit. We just gotta have a lot of hope, right? Nothing can get us down if we properly do things and don't let the world get the best of us. Isn't that right? Yeah, I agree. Now let's get out of here. Goodbye, Mineta. I look forward to talking to you once you wake up, okay? Me and Denki, we're the only ones that still really visit. Everyone else kind of forgot, as sad as it is to say. I think it's just 'cause Denki felt he was a good friend, even despite all the trouble they got in. It was kind of funny watching them, I'll be honest. And besides, there's so much to them. So much that, well, I never really understood it. In my notes, I never really had that much of a interest on interpersonal relationships. It was all about quirks and strategies and understanding everything from a hero perspective, that as a classmate I never really understood things until it was too late. And besides that, well, I could talk your ear off on their problems. After we graduated, they had quite a few of them. But Denki, after the incident, sprung and got his power to a new level. He's really scary now. And if I'm not careful, he could take my spot any day. It's very crazy to think the class clown ended up as such a powerful hero. He's still a clown to this day, and I appreciate that he hasn't changed. It's refreshing, honestly. I kind of like the good old and the unchanging things. Because change is scary, isn't it? It's really difficult sometimes, too. You think it's going to go your way, but then it changes in the opposite direction, and things get really scary. Wanna go get a bite to eat? Yeah, that's a good idea. I think a ramen shop's right around the corner from here. Or was it a block? Maybe 2 blocks? It's hard to tell. When I'm using One For All's power, I can go super fast. So distance gets all muddled in my head. Not a lot of times am I walking places. Alright, let's get going. We'll make a good day of this yet. Do you remember it? That first day we met? It was really good, and I just wanted to say I'm so thankful. Thankful that I met someone like you, and... Careful. There's something wrong here. My body just started feeling so heavy. Honey? Honey, what's wrong? Why aren't you... Who's doing this? Who's responsible? Stop right now. You can't do this. Deal with me, not them. Please. I'm begging you. Cut it out. Clearly you have some kind of manipulation from afar. But I'm begging you, not as a hero, but as a person. Please don't do this. This is bad. not sure what to do. There's no time. I gotta do something. Bastard! How could you do this? And I'm asking you. I'm begging you here. No. There's blood. This isn't good. I don't have a choice. You forced my hand. Where are you? You've really pissed me off. And I can't have this happen. I didn't want to have to do this. I never wanted to. You're making me do this. Detroit. Smash! I may have destroyed too much around here, but it's not working. Where are you? Damn it. Where are you? There you are. Damn bastard. You'll pay if there's anything wrong. I may be a hero, but what you're doing here is unforgivable. Give me one reason why I shouldn't smash your skull in. Yeah, I don't want to do this, but people like you're the reason. That happened last year. Are you laughing behind that mask? I can't tell. You've been so silent so far. You gonna taunt me? Are you gonna see what happens? Because I don't think you want to do that. I'm just glad your quirk isn't working anymore. I guess one punch and all that wind knocked out of your sails. Did it humble you, bastard? Well, I guess it's okay as long as I leave you living. I'll just break some of those tender little limbs of yours. This isn't anything compared to the pain you inflicted on the person I love the most. Now is it? You'll survive. Maybe you'll never walk again. I guess we won't know, will we? Yeah, it's okay, right? I'm still the hero everyone loves, and you're still the villain everyone hates. I don't even know who you are, what your name is. You never mentioned it. Whatever that quirk is, you remind me of a twisted version of an old classmate of mine. So I hope you rot in jail. Because I don't understand you. People like you and Shigaraki, they need to be wiped off the face of this earth. Seeing you with tears like this, well, what do you think you inflicted on others? Do you think you'd understand justice? Do you think you understand what a hero's all about? No, we're human too. Just like you. We have our demons. My love, are you okay? It's gonna be okay. The bad man's taken care of. So it's gonna be fine. Just focus on breathing, okay? How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Oh my goodness. I hate to say it, We might need to skip the meal and go right to the hospital. No, don't worry about him. He can't hurt anyone anymore. And besides, we need to get you in there. It'd be terrible if something happened. Huh? Are you sure? But isn't it better safe than sorry? No, you're right. Here, I'm gonna pick you up now. Still doesn't hurt, right? Then let's go home, okay? I don't want to risk anything more happening to you. I don't know why those horrible, terrible people, why they would dare attack you instead of me. But it's unforgivable. No, I understand, my love. I understand perfectly. You have a big heart and you don't hate them. I understand. You're trying to be the best hero you can, just like me. But we both know sometimes good intentions pave the way to hell. Let's go. Yeah, sorry. I hope I didn't scare you. I got a little shook up and, well, sometimes, especially when I think back to that time, and I think of you getting hurt too, I think it doesn't matter what I have to do, as long as I avoid that. That's what's important. That's all that matters. And I admit, my train of thought, it sometimes gets scary. But don't you think, since the villains have been getting worse lately, don't you think we need to get better? Yeah, it's just like that. I'm emulating All Might. But since I'm not strong enough, I have to use more drastic measures. It's okay. I won't let anyone bring us down, okay? Just focus on feeling better. I promise I'll take good care of you until you're feeling 100%. Just a leap, a hop, and a skip from home. We're here, to our sanctuary. Well, at least it feels like a sanctuary after what we went through. Now, let's get you a bath. Gotta wipe that blood off you. Luckily, it seems like the wounds are just superficial. I'm so glad. I don't know what the power was, but I'm glad you seem to be feeling a little better. For a moment there, I almost did something crazy. I thought to myself, what does it matter if I destroy this entire neighborhood if I could save you? Sometimes, as a hero, it gets so hard to weigh how you're supposed to behave in the tense situations. I don't think you can ever get used to it, and, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I even doubted myself. What's a bunch of property damage and maybe some collateral to saving you? Personally, I think it's a small price to pay, but I'd still like to avoid it. So, baby, now that we've got you in the bath, how do you feel? For real? And seeing the aftermath of last year. Yeah, it kind of messes with me a whole lot. But I'm glad that, for the most part, you've managed to deal with it, come to grips with it, and it seems like you've forgiven yourself. I'm kind of envious. Oh no, it's nothing. I just I'm glad you did. Because a smiling, happy you is what makes me happy in life, and you're the most important thing to me. Did you know? Yeah, it's no surprise. I bet you could guess that from a mile away. Yeah, it's just like that. And I'm proud of that too. You're really admirable, and I, in many ways, look up to you. And how you carry yourself, and, well, that you have a big heart. It makes me happy. And, well, I was hoping maybe, if you're feeling better, you'd join me for a bit of bonding. And, well, I just wanted to cuddle you and have a good night. You know how it is. Really? What do you mean? Right now? I mean, there's space if you, sit on my lap. Otherwise, I feel like glad that I got to have a nice bath with you, but, well, it feels kind of surreal that just so short a time ago, I thought you might have died. I got real scared, and all that fear of everything just made me rush through ideas, and I panicked because you could have, so many terrible things could have happened. And I'm just so grateful there's not even really much injury left. Still, I at least made that one pay. He's like Shigaraki. And frankly, people like Shigaraki, they're the only ones I can't show sympathy to. No matter what. So, my love, won't you, well, forgive me. I wasn't there to protect you, really. And I'm so sorry. I hope you can forgive my incompetence as a hero, especially as one who's considered one of the better ones. I let my emotions get the best of me, and so I couldn't think rationally. And so I just hope that you understand I did what I thought was best to try and save you, and I love you a whole bunch, so of course I had to make sure that it worked out. In any case, please don't dwell on it now. Just relax. We're safe and happy. And I'll always protect you. This has taught me something important. I can't ever let my guard down anymore. The villains will try any time. Even a single slip-up could mean the end of us both. And I can't handle that risk. Know that I'll do anything to protect you. And that beautiful smile. I can't really live without it, so I have to do everything that's needed. No. I wouldn't dream of doing something too dangerous or putting us in some kind of dangerous cycle of revenge or something. No, I need to know, are you really okay with being near me, despite the fact it might get dangerous? Okay, Then I swear to you, I'll do everything I can to uphold my honor as a hero. And I'll make sure that the world's a better place when I'm done with it. By any means that are necessary. Yeah, I learned a thing or two. Well, I get a lot of counsel from All Might, and he doesn't seem to talk to many others lately. It's kind of sad. After he lost his power, it seems people kind of forgot about him. Some of them even lie to me. Some of them even tell me he's dead. But you believe me, don't you? You've seen him. I'm sure you have. He's definitely around. He usually hangs out at UA, or sometimes he visits the hospital. I'm really glad that he cares so much about me and everyone. It's very special to me. So I hope you'll meet him with me someday. That's my goal. So maybe if he's not too busy, we could do it next time. Trust me, I don't mind. And, well, it's up to you. Well, I'm glad that you're the person that you are. It's so refreshing talking to someone who actually has a positive outlook on things. Sometimes I let myself get too flustered with things, so it's really good to have someone like you that I love and that loves me too. I'm thankful for you, you know. And I'm very glad to have you at this place. No, I insist. Just leave everything to me. I'll protect you and this entire country if I have to. And do All Might proud. What do you think I'll say? I bet I'll be really happy. We might even get a new signature line. Are you excited? Yeah, me too.